Seeing much warmer temperatures. The calendar may say December, but it's definitely not going to be feeling like that. As we take a look at that time-lapse Menzine Peak again, we saw lots of sunshine, just a few clouds. Temperatures into the Salt Lake Valley, they warmed up into the low 60s. We got up to 62 yesterday into Salt Lake, warm enough that we actually tied the record high. And we'll take a look at that in just a moment here as we look at those temperatures right now. Off to another chilly start, but again, temperatures are going to quickly warm up. We're into the teens right now for Elko and Ely, both sitting at 17 degrees, 37 for Salt Lake, 29 for Provo, 22 for Milford, 21 into Hanksville, 37 into Lake Powell and for St. George. And looking at those conditions as you get ready to head out the door, getting ready for work or school, again, we'll see those light winds continuing today, and we'll see sunshine and just a few clouds. Around 41 degrees by around 9 a.m., warming up into the 50s by around noon. We'll top out at around 56 degrees along the Wasatch Front. And as we look, we did tie some record highs. Salt Lake City, we tied that record high, 62 set back in 1993. Kanab, Manti, Mountain Dell Dam, we both tied those records as well as into 66, 59, and 57 as well. And then broke a few records as well. In Duchesne, we smashed that record of 58 that was set back in 1958. Warmed up to 63 degrees, 58 into the City Creek Water Plant, 54 into Woodruff. That record was 53 back in 1939, and into Wellington smashed that record of 49. Set back just a few years ago in 2017, we warmed up to 55 degrees and expecting another warm one for today. Could break a few records again as well as we'll see. Look at that temperature outlook. Again, temperatures are going to remain well above average going into next week and just before Christmas. So if you're looking for a white Christmas, you might need a wish for a Christmas miracle here because it's not looking likely as those temperatures will remain above average into the 50s and 60s throughout much of northern and southern Utah. And along with those warmer conditions, we are seeing those drier conditions as well. And we'll get some chances for precipitation going into next week though. But again, most of the state is in a moderate drought. A few places are into a severe, and even areas around Price are into an extreme drought right now. So definitely could use all the moisture that we can get as we look at that upper level future cast. Again, we'll be seeing above average temperatures continuing, lots of sunshine courtesy of this high pressure ridge that will start to move its way to the east. And then going into the middle of next week, we will start to see a storm system that is going to dive its way south, that is going to bring some chances for some rain showers, mainly into the form of rain, any precipitation that will fall because those temperatures are going to be much too warm. We could see some chances for some mountain snow as well. Definitely something to keep an eye on. And again, we'll see showers continuing going into the end of next week. And looking at that future cast, again, that high pressure system is just going to stick over the region. That'll keep us dry, keep us cloud free as well, and will bring lots of sunshine going into the weekend as temperatures will remain into the mid 50s. And looking at your forecast going into today for the state, as we look, we'll see lots of sunshine and looking at those temperatures warming up to 56 into Provo, 56 for Salt Lake, 66 into St. George, 57 for Moab, 51 for Vernal, 51 into Wendover, 57 into Elko. And as we look at your 7-day forecast, we'll be looking ahead, skipped ahead, had that backwards right there, as we'll look ahead at that 7-day forecast. There we go, got that pulled up onto St. George, and we'll see plenty of sunshine going into the weekend. Temperatures warming up into the mid 60s, and then as we go into next week, we'll see temperatures remaining into the 60s, drier conditions continuing, and then looking ahead for the Wasatch Front, temperatures will be into the mid 50s for this weekend, and lots of sunshine, just a few clouds on Saturday, and then we'll see some chances for some isolated rain showers going into the middle of next week, with high temperatures still remaining into the low 50s. As we take a look at your traffic for this morning, we are looking outside I-15 northbound and I-215 north. We're starting to see that traffic beginning to pick up. Looking at those clear skies, we'll see sunshine as that sun rises in the next 45 minutes or so, and we'll see those warmer temperatures with highs again into the mid 50s. Matt, Alyssa?